Good afternoon, everybody. This is part 2 of my Valentine videos. I hope you all have watched and enjoyed the Valentine heart-to-heart collab that I took part in. The one that was hosted by Sherelle of Crafty Girl Down South and Daniel of Second Chance Love. There are some wonderful videos on there, and I know you're just going to be inspired by them. So please go and show those folks some love on their videos. So this time I'm going to do the large cupboard in the kitchen separately before I do the kitchen tour next, so that I can show you everything that's going on in this cupboard. On this cupboard, I mostly did in the cupboard red and black and white. And up on top, there's the Dunn birdhouses, and I used the rag garland that I've had for several years from Michael's. And I'll open up the cupboard doors so that you can see better and that there's not a glare. In this side, I have the black Dunn and the white Dunn. And that Kisses Heart, I've had that for several years. And in here are some of my white baby canisters. I just love the baby canisters. Y'all have heard me say that before. They don't take up as much room, and I just think they're so sweet with the small size. And down there is a piece, well actually it's two pieces because I got them stacked, of Johanna Parker. Those were from last year. Okay, so you can see how much of a glare it is, so I'm glad I can open the doors for you. I'll try to shut this other one back so it doesn't whack me in the head. Up there, I love this collection from Dunn. I've had that for several years too. And then on the second shelf, the black tea, the cream, and the sugar. And those little cups were a set that I got several years ago. And on the bottom shelf, there's the black honey and jelly, and the pink, I can't get my words out, the pinch and dash. And I love those little votive holders that she came out with. That's probably been at least 3 years ago. Then we'll start on the bottom shelf on this one. Again, I'm going to shut this cupboard so it doesn't hit me in the head. There's the measuring cups, my squeeze that I'll use with my lemon decor later on, a baby black canister, and this red Hugs is one that I've had, again, just like the white Kisses, for several years. And up here, I did use my Rooster salt and pepper shakers. And there's John's Fix It Dad mug, because it's not many things he can't fix. And the baby sugar. And this is a heart with some little keys that I've had for several years, and it's actually meant to be a Christmas ornament. Down here, y'all know that I love roosters and chickens, so I brought out the white chicken, and I've got the black and white family beads that a friend got me not long ago from Walmart. There is my vintage Rumford biscuit cutter. That's for tea biscuits. And the black chirp. And in the back of this cupboard, I have the buffalo plaid chargers and the black and white stripe with the red on it. And that's to tie in the buffalo check red and black runner. And this also, this heart cutter, that is a vintage piece. And then I really, really love this cupcake that I got there. Again, I think this probably is the third Valentine's Day I've had it. And then those are some of the older Valentine canisters. And this right here, this is an antique pewter ice cream mold. In the old days, people went to a lot of trouble to make fancy ice cream, and there were lots and lots of different shapes of ice cream molds, and they're very collectible and very expensive, and that's why this is the only one I have, because I happened to get this one at a yard sale probably 20 years ago. And of course, I have to have a truck for John. That's just a little small black truck we've had a while, and I just put some of those little felt hearts that came from Michael's a couple years ago. And the Dunn milk containers, I have the white one and the black one. I just love the shape of them, and I love using them with just greenery. And on the front of the cupboard, I have a couple of the towels. In that side of the cupboard, there are patriotic items stored. There's my lemon bird house and things like that. And in this side of the cupboard, there are Easter items in there. So I always try to hang a towel over there to try to cover up some of the different colors. And y'all saw my little tier tray yesterday. And that's one of those lanterns that we've had for quite a few years. And in the little vintage chair, there is that adorable pillow that came from Home Goods a couple years ago. And of course, some of our vintage precious Valentines that we've had a while. I did a video last year, a separate video, and showed you all a lot of our vintage Valentines if you want to go back and look. And then there's that wonderful black doily that Juanita crocheted for me and sent me, one of my subscribers and friends. And here in this rabbit basket, this came from Home Goods several years ago, there are two of the mashers or beetles in there that came from Michael's a couple years ago, but the rest of them are vintage ones that we found in yard sales. And under the little stool, which is also another vintage yard sale find that John refinished, there's the little heart tin from Michael's several years ago, and another little lantern. And the red glass holder that I'm using for toothpicks right here, this is a vintage piece. So I hope you have enjoyed seeing another part of my Valentine tour. I'll be back again soon with the rest of the whole kitchen tour. So enjoy your afternoon. Take care of yourself. Until the next time, bye-bye.